My name's Chris. I'm talking to you today. Alright, you guys' first impression of this, what would it be? You don't know these people, you've never talked to them before, you have no personal feelings, you just see them out. What would some of your first impressions of these people be? Anybody, just throw them out.
They're big.
They're big.
Lazy.
Lazy.
He's going to the Grand Canyon.
He's going. Him?
Yeah.
Is that because he's on his little scooter here?
Yep.
Yeah. Anybody else got any? Well, obviously, they're overweight and obese. Nothing good comes from it. America, we're pretty shallow. We base a lot of our opinions on looks, and obesity is kind of a problem for that. So today, I'm going to talk to you about obesity. I'm going to give you the problem, obesity, some subpoints of it, the cause, a couple things that you might not know that cause obesity, and solution as far as for us here at SIUE, some things that might be able to help us. So the problem of obesity. Alright, obesity is an epidemic if you believe that or not. According to the American Heart Association, 154.7 million people in the United States are obese or overweight, and that's 20 years or up. There's 300-something million people in the United States, I believe, so 1/3 of them are obese about. That's a pretty high number. And who do you guys think would be more likely to be obese, men or women? I was pretty shocked to find out that it was men. 79.9 million men and 74.8 million women. Women have babies, they get the baby bulk up, whatever that's called. We don't have to have that. We don't have that, so I don't understand how that is occurring. It's just odd. So we all know that obesity is a problem, but there's subpoints that come off of obesity that you might not think about. Alright, according to psychcentral.org, psychological disorders with obesity may trigger or may include depression, eating disorders, distorted body images, and low self-esteem. So, along with not being healthy physically, your mental health suffers as well, which also affects my next subpoint, is it develops social issues. If you have low self-esteem caused by obesity, your social skills aren't going to be as good as they could be if you were in shape. So if you're getting worried, you're like, I don't want to be obese, what are the causes of this? I'm going to tell you. Alright, so factors that cause obesity. According to Harvard School of Public Health, many factors influence body weight. Genes, heredity, parental and early life influences. So that's like your agents of socialization when you're younger. They kind of bring you up to the way that you're going to be when you're older. So if you start out in a household that has poor eating habits, you're probably going to continue to have poor eating habits throughout your life. Too much television watching. That is actually on the Harvard .edu website on a list of what causes obesity. And as Americans, we love our television. Not enough exercise and too little of sleep too was on there. So I know college kids, we don't get a lot of sleep sometimes. But poor diets is a big problem here on college campus. I know we're all broke. You got to eat cheap. So what do we go to? We go to fast food. It fills our belly up and we don't spend a lot of money. Alright, and that brings me to this. Everybody know what that is? The food pyramid. How many of you say you try to follow the food pyramid in here? Not a person. Not a person. Alright, I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to come back to that later. You guys will be happy about that. Alright, and according to American Heart Association, you're supposed to exercise 30 minutes a day. How many of you guys think you get 30 minutes of exercise in a day? That's pretty good. That's awesome. Alright, this leads me to my solutions as far as living on campus goes. Most of you eat your meals at the Muck?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You guys eat healthy at the Muck? You guys going to Annie's and Chick-fil-A and stuff? I know how it is, the struggle. But salad bar would be a better option. Just try to eat better down there. They got the salad bar. I know they got the smoothie stand. I've never been there, but I'm pretty sure it's healthy. Over in the VC, they have that protein smoothie place. The place is pretty good and it's pretty healthy. So if you try to eat a little bit better there, then that'll definitely help. And back to the food pyramid. Actually, according to Dr. Michael Rothman, the food pyramid was designed by Department of Agriculture to get food revenue sales up. So you're not supposed to follow the food pyramid, apparently. I know growing up, they taught us all that you're supposed to follow the food pyramid, but it's a lie. You're not. Nowadays, they're telling you to follow something like that. It's like portion size, I guess, not servings. It's like 6 servings of grain on the food pyramid. Who's gonna eat that? That's a lot of food. Alright, and next, go to the VC. This is where you're gonna get your 30 minutes of exercise a day. Obviously everybody's been there if you live on campus and you're exercising. They got all the new equipment, they got the indoor tracks and stuff, weightlifting if you're into that. I mean, it'll be pretty easy for you to get your 30 minutes of exercise a day. So in closing, I believe that living on university grounds or going to school here might actually be a blessing for you in your fight against being obese or overweight, because you have decent food, you have a place to exercise, and it's all pretty convenient. So I hope that my speech has persuaded you to be a little bit more healthy. Thank you.